What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind Man, and this is the October 1st weekday drop. Alright, listen, folks. Shout out to the YouTube world, the Anchor world, Spotify world. Be sure to check out the podcast on all platforms, Real Gamer, and follow me at YouTube, Mastermind RGTV, and Master23 IG, TikTok, and everywhere else. Listen, man. I'm gonna make this show pretty quick, but there's a couple stuff I'm gonna just be chopping up, talking about. I got my handy dandy notepad down here, and we're gonna jump right in. Hope everybody had a great week, and I appreciate everybody that stopped by, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share the podcast, and just listen to the podcast when you're on the go in the morning or night, whenever time you listen to the podcast. Appreciate you for stopping by and tuning in and supporting it. But listen, we're gonna jump right in. So there's some couple things in the wild about Nintendo. Now, I'm not going to go into a long Nintendo rant, but there's some stuff in the wild that there may be a 4K developed kit out in the wild, the 4K version of the Nintendo Switch. Now, the cool thing about that is I hope it's in the wild, because you remember I was talking about Legend of Zelda, how they take what's the Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine took the Legend of Zelda, and you see what these guys have just done with it. So if there is a Nintendo 4K developed kit out in the wild somewhere, man, I hope these guys use it and leak some footage of potentially how some Nintendo games can actually look in 4K, or just even better graphicals, just better graphic period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it's in the wild. I hope that we see some footage of some leak Nintendo stuff that may not happen, but that also has a question mark over all of my Nintendo rants and theories. Nintendo do listen in some cases, but this make me wonder, what if this Nintendo version that they got floating out now, the whole OLED version, is something to just kind of get your attention, and is may just be, we may just get a 4K version or another version of the OLED. What if it's like an upgrade version? It's like that's a question mark. It's like, okay, wait a minute. What if they do got something coming out sooner than later down the line, even after they drop the OLED version? I don't know, man. But again, it's just rumors. I like to speak about Nintendo rumors because if this stuff can look good on the Unreal Engine, and they can do some stuff with some of these Nintendo games and make them look wonderful, especially the Legend of Zelda Arc of Time, if they can do something like that with a game like that, I would love to see this Nintendo 4K in the wild just doing what it need to do. Show us more high quality Nintendo games. We need to see more of that Nintendo. So deliver on your behalf of that. We would love to see what you got that's looking real good. And this whole Mario movie, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that it turns out well, but it's a nice little cast. But I'm like, still, like, how are you gonna do a Mario movie? Now, they did the Pokemon movie really good. They did the Resident Evil series. It's on Netflix. That's pretty dope. So I'm thinking, like, what type of format are they gonna put it in? Is it gonna be like a real life format, or is it gonna be like an animated, like Resident Evil or something like Pokemon format, animated like that? I'm not sure, but hey, hopefully it do well. And yeah, come on, Nintendo. We want to see more high quality of these games that you got out running better. Period. Um, Moving on to one of the biggest news over the week was PlayStation buys Blue Point Studios. Now, I know some Xbox people is out there is like, yo, this is nothing. Xbox got Bethesda, and the whole Xbox versus the PlayStation thing. I'm not even going to go into that whole argument or debate about those two, because I'm a gamer. I love them all. I don't really like to debate about those things. But if we had to debate, yo, listen. Blue Point Studios are really good at making remakes of a lot of games. I had a list up here. I can't find a list at the moment, and I'm not gonna harp too much into it because now that PlayStation, these guys are under the PlayStation Studio, that opens the pathway for more classic remake games that we would love to see, especially running on this PS5. Rumors tied into this topic also, Metal Gear Solid. If we get a Metal Gear Solid remake, yo, all of them, the collection, make it happen. Make it happen. I'm trying to think of some more great games. Silent Hill, I know that was one that they was thinking about. Silent Hill can be a possibly one, but these guys make some pretty good remake games and remastered games. So, no, it's not a big Bethesda type buy, but it's great to see that these guys, because they already did some games. I wish I had the list up here, but they already did some remaking, some remasters with PlayStation before, and it's like, yo, this should look good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now they're under the PlayStation Studios. That's big. That's big. I don't care what you gotta say about it. That's 2 points up for PlayStation. I like to see that happen. I can't wait to see what's maybe that would take place in the Rockstar, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy remake. Who knows? But December the 9th is the Game Awards. We gotta be sure. All gamers, look, listen, put that on your calendar. You hear me? Put that on your calendar. I'll say it again. December the 9th is the Game Awards. It's gonna be dope, and it's gonna be in person. Now, I'm not really sure how this is gonna work out, but it's gonna be dope because we're gonna get some world premieres. We're gonna get some gameplay footage of some amazing games. It's the game. I'm interested to see what's the nominees. Who's gonna be the winners? You know what I'm saying? Like game of the year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk more about that when December get a little bit closer. But just be sure to write that on your calendar. Moving on, talking about this GTA trilogy, going back to that, the GTA trilogy remastered set for November, possibly. But see, this is the thing. Again, I'm not going to stay too long on this topic, but they're just sprinkling on some of this Grand Theft Auto trilogy, Grand Theft Auto enhanced version for the PS5, just sprinkling on some stuff until we get our hands on GTA 6 because they know we're sick of all this and we want to play GTA 6. We don't want to play anything else but the new GTA 6. But moving on. Y'all know how I feel about that. Yo, I want to go back to talk about a little bit of the Metal Gear Solid. I actually already spoke about this when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on the PS5 yesterday, broadcasting it on Twitch. So be sure to follow my Twitch page, Mess239. I don't have to repeat myself for some of the viewers that's here, but yeah, because think about this. I guess I'll go back to it, but think about this for a second. If we get a collection of Metal Gear Solids remade, or just give us a remaster, and even if you can make the older Metal Gear Solids look like Metal Gear Solid 5, that, that's freaking amazing. And if they remake Metal Gear Solid, I'm interested to see, will they take a new direction with the game, or will they stay the course with it, and will Hideo Kojima will he even be there? That's the big question. That's the number one question. That's like, you can't really make a Metal Gear Solid game without Hideo Kojima. And I hope I'm not butchering his name or anything, but it's like you really can't make a great game without him, a great Metal Gear Solid game without him, So I'm hoping that they bring him along to help work on the game and make the game what it need to be like. So, because I don't want them to ruin the Metal Gear Solid game, period, for the newcomers. Think about it. Someone new coming along to play Metal Gear Solid for the very first time. This is a remake version for the PS5, exclusive. you know, and they end up playing it and it sucks. They don't get the same experience. You're like, oh, what? It's gonna be missing something. It's gonna be missing Hideo Kojima, man. He had a major part to play in Metal Gear Solid. So the question is, will he have something to do with this whole remake or remastered version that there's rumors is in the air that's coming about? I really hope so, because yo, if we can get a 4K, pure 4K Metal Gear. I'm talking about the game has to look like the new Spider-Man that's dropping in 2023. It has to be looking really, really good. If we can get a Metal Gear 4K graphics, of course 60 frames, but I prefer 120. But per 4K, 60, 120, whatever. Great story mode. Hideo Kojima is involved, and don't make the game short. Keep it how you normally make Metal Gear Solids. Add some stuff onto it, like yearly dose of content. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying is keep the things that worked for all of the Metal Gear Solid games, but add new features and add things onto it, and give us that next gen or that next level of Metal Gear Solid of what it can be, but still keep it the same. Like add some new elements to it. I'm just hoping that if we get a remake, especially like a collection, that will be a masterpiece. And if it is a exclusive, that will be a big turn for PlayStation. When I say a big turn, I'm talking about a big turn of like, we got another game under our holster that is a masterpiece. You know those great games you can just sit there and just name, you know what I'm saying? Metal Gear Solid can then be one of those names. You can just purely just name and just say that's an exclusive. Like, if that happens and they bundle it right and they market it right, that would be a great thing for PlayStation. I'm telling you, the Metal Gear Solid 5 bundle pack that was out years ago when Metal Gear Solid 5 dropped, the way that PlayStation had that little bundle was beautiful. And I'm telling you, man, hey, to call these guys up. I know it's a chip shortage going on, and the market and everything with the chips and supplies and all that. But if they was to bundle these games when they first come out, like the custom designs, you can do limited editions or anything. This stuff will sell like cake water. It's already selling good. People still can't get their hands on PS5. But what I'm saying is, like, I can't wait till next gen get to that point to where they start bundling stuff. Like a special edition of the PS5 that's like custom plated with Metal Gear on it. Custom plated with, let's say, if they're working on a new Uncharted or something. Custom plated Uncharted PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, that comes with the Uncharted game, boom, at launch. Like, if they start pushing bundles with the game as it launch, I think it'll do great numbers. But moving on to some more stuff, I'm just really pumped for this Metal Gear Solid, man. And real quick, I'm gonna talk about some Call of Duty. But before I talk about Call of Duty, shout out to my big bruh, Hip Hop Gamer. I played with him on Call of Duty. It's crazy how it happened because I was just in the chat. I just jumped in the chat and I was like, "Yo, he playing Call of Duty? Yo, what's up?" And he was like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, "Oh, whoa!" So jumped in the game. We had a great game. We had 2 wins. Hopefully, I can play with bruh again on some Face Off. Now, for the viewers that don't know how I get down on Call of Duty and Face Off, tune in tonight. Listen, man. Face Off is my mode, and I'm really good at Face Off. And it was cool playing with Hip Hop Gamer, man, because the first time I played with him, you know what I'm saying, we lost. We lost. You know what I'm saying? But the second time we played, we won those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? He liked to play, it looked like a lot of hardcore, which is cool, but hardcore usually ain't my cup of tea. I'm mostly on Face Off. I just started getting to League Play. I know I should have been in it, but Face Off I love Face Off. And speaking of Face Off, just going into the next topic of this season 6 of Call of Duty. They're bringing a 3v3 face-off back. Now, for those that don't know, that's what they started off with, 3v3. Then they added the 6v6. So they're bringing a 3v3 mode back and more 6v6 face-off maps. Pretty dope. And we're getting new zombies, of course, added on. Season 6 Call of Duty right around the corner when the next Call of Duty is about to be released. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm hearing so much bad talk about the Vanguard, the new Call of Duty. I'm hearing so much bad talk. People is like, yo, I don't want this game. Cold War is great. This is the thing. Let me. I'm glad I just remembered this. Let me rant on Cold War for a second. The thing is about Cold War, it's a great game. Graphics look good. You know what I'm saying? But Call of Duty has a problem to where it fixed everything in the game but the things that need to really be fixed. And it's like, instead of releasing a new Call of Duty every year, just stick with the one Call of Duty. Like Cold War, honestly, I think if they was to fix the kinks, the bugs, I'm talking about league play, fix it. Zombie crashes and zombie issues, fix it. Really put focus in on zombies, league play, face-off mode, other modes like capture the flag, just don't really get any love. All the modes that don't really get love or also need tune-ups and fixes and all that, just put a team to focus on these things. I honestly think Call of Duty Cold War can run for a whole nother year and keep releasing content the way they do, but still fixing the errors and the issues that we have. Like crossplay is still a couple problems with that. Yesterday we was experiencing things to where we got Xbox guys, we had one Xbox guy, two PlayStation guys, PS4, PS5, and two other PC guys. Every time we try to join each other, it crashes out. Or someone try to come in, it crashes them out. It took us some time to kind of get the lobby situated. So that's still a little iffy at times. And I hear that a lot of people are experiencing the same thing. So it's like, yo, why won't Call of Duty the same focus and magnified glass they put on Warzone? They need to put that on Face Off, multiplayer, league play, zombies, and other modes that they got. I feel like they just give us a lot of modes, true, which is cool, but when it's time to fix these different game modes or to really kind of capitalize on a lot of these game modes, they don't. They put the main focus and stuff they try to fix from Warzone. Like the whole they got like a whole little anti-hacker cheat thing or whatever, like in Warzone. Like that's cool, but what about these guys over here at Team Deathmatch and other game modes that's doing this other glitchy stuff or crazy stuff? Like, the focus is so heavy on Warzone, and it's so irritating because I don't even play Warzone. But I love zombies, and I love face-off. So many it's issues on both ends. But you don't see those same issues on Warzone. But Warzone is probably the populous mode, of course. But, you know, they were speaking about that in the chat, and it was like, that's true. I never really noticed that. But have noticed it, but you don't really pay attention to it because Call of Duty is one of those games you just pick up, is quick to play, quick to jump into, and shoot. You look around the corner, there's a new Call of Duty coming out. So it's like, well, y'all didn't even fix this stuff yet. Why are you coming out with another Call of Duty already? I honestly think Call of Duty Cold War can last probably another year. This is probably my favorite Call of Duty Cold War. This is probably one of my favorites. This one and the last World of War II, they dropped a couple years ago. Those are my top two favorite Call of Duties. But yeah, shout out to the homie Hip Hop Gamer, man. We had a good game. I really hope I can play Face Off with him or even play some League Play with him one day. And yeah, and anybody else that want to play some Call of Duty, man, because I gets down on Cold War. And we have a good time. Yeah, so yeah, I know my speech on Cold War, man. We here for a good time, not for a long time. Let's get the win. Don't play with them. That's my whole little speech on Cold War. It's one more thing I wanted to speak about before I Get out of here. Yeah, I think I just seen it. Follow me on Twitter, Master23Mind, where I be retweeting a bunch of game stuff and always just in gaming. Because if I'm not here doing a podcast, I'm on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on Twitter and IG. So follow me there. This is what I was saying. PlayStation is beginning to test out free PS5 game trials. Yeah, boy, we need that. These great games I got coming out, games y'all releasing, give us some demos. Give us some game trials. They used to do that back in the day. We need that. So, yeah, I was, oh, yeah, retweet, like, give me the like. I need that. That's all I got for y'all pretty much right now, man. That was just some couple stuff I kind of notated and said I wanted to come here and speak about. But no worries. Through the month of October, I'll be in here talking about gaming and dropping different episodes. Y'all know we rock. But we'll be back for more, man. Y'all want to come on the show, feel free. DM me, holler at me, jump in. Let's talk gaming, man. Any game. You want to talk about an Xbox game? Let's talk about it. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? The passion for a game. That's why I'm here. Let's talk about it. Real gamer, you're a real gamer. Let's talk. We out, YouTube. Be sure to follow me, YouTube. Be sure to follow the podcast everywhere. Check it out on all platforms. Real Gamer. YouTube, y'all see it in the background. Right here. Yeah, that's right. Real Gamer. And for the Anchor and Spotify world, Apple Podcasts, y'all guys over there, y'all be sure to check me out on YouTube, Mastermind RGTV, and we are out, baby. Y'all game on, man. Y'all stay blessed, and I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. We out.